guys, it's Tarek. It's been a really long time, I know. I released a drawing video last week, but sadly there was no narration because my microphone was AWOL. Nowhere to be found. Actually, I don't even have that one right now. Right now I'm using a secondary microphone. This is the one I bought before I got my good one, so the quality still may not be as good, but hopefully you can bear with it until I get my hands on the good microphone. But yeah, it's been a really long time since I've been making these videos. The reason being, I've just been extremely busy with school, with mainly school. Honestly, that's it. I'm not going to bore you with those details because they would bore you. They bore me, so obviously they're going to bore you and you guys aren't even at school. But I hope that with this new initiative I'm doing, see, fancy word. With this new initiative called Sketch-A-Day, I'll be able to make more videos for you guys, my wonderful viewers. And although the series is called Sketch-A-Day, I have to say right now, I probably will not have a sketch every day. Weekends, probably I won't have a video, and every now and then I may be busy, so I won't be able to make one of these. The whole purpose is for me to make more content for you guys, but also to have me drawing on a regular basis. If anyone of you is an artist or you like drawing, you'll know when I say that if you stop drawing for a couple months at a time, when you come back to start drawing again, it's not necessarily hard to pick it all back up again, but if you were drawing every single day, your skills would have increased tremendously. And I think if I would have kept up with drawing every single day, I'd be at a much higher level than where I am now. I'm actually pretty low. Honestly, like the way I draw right now, it's the same level I was able to draw at the end of middle school or high school, and right now I'm going to be in my 4th year of college, so I totally dropped the ball on that one. It could have been the next Picasso, probably not though, because I'm not that creative. Oh well. Anyways, what you have here is the first sketch for Sketch-A-Day, and basically the whole purpose of this is if you make it a point to at least draw one thing every day, even if it's just some lousy sketch, chances are you're going to pick up on some new things, going to do things quicker. This picture actually, unfortunately, this took me about 15 minutes to do. This is something that should maybe take 10, maybe even 5 if you're an experienced drawer. If you think about it, animators, at least traditional animators, they'll draw these sketches like this, like they'll do tons of them in one day, in one work day. And that's just because that's all they do, they sketch. Now, I'm not saying I would want to be an animator. I mean, that would be kind of cool, but that would take a lot of practice and a lot of time, both of which I don't have time for, which is why I'm trying to do this, so I can become better. This one right here is a picture of Samus. What a wonderful character to start this series off with. And this actually comes suggested to me from a user on DeviantArt called Of the Sand. That's a very interesting username. So Of the Sand, I posted an update on DeviantArt and I was like, hey guys, yeah, so I'm not dead, I'm alive, and I still do stuff, but I've been gone for like 3 or 4 months, so if you have any suggestions for pictures, just let me know. And this user Of the Sand, wonderful human being, I'm assuming, told me that he/she, I'm not sure if it's a guy or a girl, probably a guy though, said he really wanted to see more Metroid pictures. I've only done one Metroid picture on this channel actually, which is kind of surprising given the popularity of Metroid, but not really surprising given me. I've only ever really played one Metroid game. I played Metroid Zero Mission on the Game Boy Advance. That was actually one of my favorite Game Boy Advance games. I played that game like crazy. I got it and I played it till completion, then I played it again to try to get as much stuff as I could, and I never got to the point where I did a full playthrough of the game. I know, I mean, I just lack patience. There's a lot of stuff, and especially with Metroid games, you know, it's got a very stressful feel. Just, you know, everything's dark, and you just kind of want to get through things just so you can see, you know, the light at the end of the tunnel, as it were. But yeah, I loved Zero Mission. I played Prime a little bit, never really got into it, because I got it towards the tail end of my GameCube playing days, so I had other things I was doing, never really got into it. I have a really good friend though that's played pretty much every single Metroid game, and he loves Metroid, which is pretty much exactly why he hates Metroid Other M. If any of you have played Metroid Other M, maybe you'd agree with him. He really hates that game. He was actually hoping that Nintendo would come to E3 this year to officially write Other M out of the canon of all Metroid games, because he's vehemently against it. But it seems that, from what he said, they're actually sticking to Other M being in the canon, I'm assuming. Don't take my word for it. Again, I've played and completed one Metroid game. But yeah, I mean, they seem to be using that Other M Samus in the new Super Smash Bros. Game, which, can I say, looks particularly amazing. If you guys have not seen the release trailer for the new Super Smash Bros. Game coming out on Wii U and 3DS, I sound like a salesman. I have no affiliation with Nintendo whatsoever. Go on YouTube, type in Super Smash Bros. U trailer, Super Smash Bros. Trailer 2013, and that trailer is amazing. The new characters they added, I mean, if you haven't seen it, I won't ruin the surprise, but awesome. I haven't been excited for a game like this in a very long time. I grew up on Super Smash Bros. That's honestly one summer that is all I played. I played Super Smash Bros., Wind Waker, and Luigi's Mansion. It was probably the summer the GameCube came out, or the summer after the GameCube came out. I don't know. It was one of those summers, and I was in middle school, had nothing to do summer vacation, so I played Super Smash Bros. Like crazy with my brothers. And one of the characters I actually used all the time was Samus. I actually created a bunch of my own little combos, but I feel like I'm straying off the point, severely straying off the point. Anyways, this is the first Sketch-A-Day video. These videos may be long, because as you can tell, I'm just rambling on the microphone. So if you don't listen to the whole thing, I mean, I perfectly understand. If you like listening to my stories and my witty banter, which isn't very witty all the times, then you could watch the whole thing. These videos are for you guys, so I'd love to keep making them. And I hope that this Sketch-A-Day project is going to be beneficial for me to grow as an artist, and then entertaining for you guys as well. This picture, because it's just a sketch, is really not fleshed out. I'm holding it right now. There's just a lot going on. I added some color very lightly, so it probably doesn't show up very well on the camera. But when you can see the full resolution image, there's a link in the description below, or there'll be a link at the end of the video. You can see it. There's the color there, but again, this is not a polished work. If I was going to actually do this and do it so it was something I could put up on my wall, this would probably take about an hour. I'd like to spend an hour on it. But again, this is something that I'm trying to do so, you know, it's quicker for me to do, but beneficial for me as an artist, and then it's just, you guys will get to see more content from me. So fingers crossed, knock on wood, hopefully I'm able to continue with this. And yeah, what was I gonna say? I had a list of talking points. I seem to have misplaced it, because that's how professional I am, folks. Oh yes. So, like I said, this picture was suggested by Of the Sand from DeviantArt. If you guys have any suggestions for future pictures for Sketch-A-Day, the beauty of Sketch-A-Day is that I can sketch these pictures pretty quickly. So if you have any suggestions, I could probably whip them out into a video and turn around pretty quickly. So if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Message me, or try submitting them telepathically. I mean, I don't know. Do it somehow, and I will try very hard to sketch it up for you guys. I might, you know, there might be days where I draw, like, in one sitting 10 sketches of one thing. I've done that before. Like, if I really love Wind Waker, which I do, and I want to draw a bunch of the characters, I'll draw like 10 different sketches. So there you go. There's a bunch. I'll have a whole Wind Waker series. But I feel like I'm being too ambitious at the time. I tend to get that way. I get very ambitious and say I'm going to do things, and then kind of peters out. But that's how most human beings are, you know. It's good to have ambitions. It's good to have goals. even if you can't accomplish all of them, the more goals you set, there's a higher chance that you'll accomplish at least some of them. So I hope you guys like this. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see. And I promise I'll still be doing polished pictures. I'm just gonna do this more frequently. All right, I need to eat. It's been a long day, and I've got more studying to do for organic chemistry too. It's a wonderful class. Not really. Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna go eat. This video is just about done. Wow, this is 10 minutes so far. This might be the longest narration I've ever done, and it's complete rambling. All right, you guys, let me know what you want to see, and as always, stay gold.